looking back now with everything that you have learned, what would you tell your, let's even go with 30-year-old, what would you tell her?
My God, I mean, I look at 30-year-olds today and I'm like, wow.
What?
I mean, I look at 20-year-olds today and I'm like, you guys are so confident.
I know,
and
they're doing a lot.
And you're juggling, you feel no limitations. You're like, I'm a DJ at night and I do tech in the morning.
I'm telling you.
I'm teaching
and
Sunday
I'm a mother
school.
and
I'm like, what? How many hats, and I love it. So I think if I had been 30 today, probably I would have taken more risks. I would have tried different things. I may have been more explorative. So if I could talk back to my 30-year-old, I'd have been like, just get out there, put yourself out. It's never that serious.
Okay.
Life is serious.
It is.
So take care of this, take care of this. Okay. Take care of your body.
Yeah.
Don't hammer yourself with drugs or too much alcohol. I mean, I like to drink, but
of course.
Be measured,
within reason.
But when it comes to, like, I was very, until today, I still struggle to do anything alone.
Oh.
Like that thing
like
of
your alone time?
No, like
what do you mean?
Travel alone.
Really?
Like just go, oh, you want to go to Brazil? Just go to Brazil.
I see.
No. I'm like, who wants to come? I need a friend, I need a family member. I'll call my brother, I'll beg him, I'll bribe
that's a
him.
personality thing. It's okay. But you want to challenge yourself to do it.
I mean, I don't know that I need to now, but I think I look at these young people doing stuff like that and I admire it. So clearly, I think when you admire something, it means there's something in you that sort of longs for that experience or
that's true.
Wishes. So I try never to be jealous. I mean, jealous is such a wasted emotion. But admiration, even envy, can be an indication of something.
There's something in you.
There's something that you wish for.
Yeah.
There's an experience or vibe or feeling. It's like, wow, I'd love that. I look at couples and I know what I envy. I don't envy gifts necessarily. Okay. I envy the way a man or a woman look at each other.
Aww.
I envy the...
You're romantic.
Yeah, I'm very romantic.
You're romantic.
But I envy like the laughter. Like, when you see people, especially people who've been together a long time and they still have stories.
They're in the corner laughing with their own stories and almost like in their own bubble.
My brother and his wife are like that. Like, he travels for a week and he'll miss her so much. He'll be like, he can't wait to get home because he just misses her. Not because he's going to be Kaliwad or whatever. He's just like, oh my God, I miss her.
And you desire that?
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Sweet.
I think it's beautiful.
So as we finish, just because of our conversation, what do you feel have been the sacrifices you've had to make along the way in building your brand, if any?
I think there are aspects of my life that got less time.
I see.
And, things like exercise or...
Really?
Or even time with my kids.
So fit.
Even time with my kids. I was one of those mothers. I would say to them, I can come to school once a month.
I see.
So you better know which is the one
month,
which thing you want me to come for, because you can't call me. I mean, you can't come home today and say, oh, Mama, there's a assembly tomorrow. I'm like, I may have a meeting. I may have, So was that a sacrifice? I think it was a conscious choice, and I hope that my kids won't hate me for it. But I think they also saw a mother who had a life and had things that she was trying to work towards and achieve, and maybe that will.
And now you're inspiration.
And maybe I hope so.
I see that.
I hope so, but you never know. I mean, they may be in therapy in 10 years saying, "My mother never came to anything. All the other mothers were there."
We hope that is not the case.
Who knows? Yeah. I definitely sacrificed income because I went from a very well-paying job to starting a business, and my salary dropped 90% in the beginning.
Yeah?
Because the business didn't have money to pay me.
True. But now it's worth it.
I mean, I think I'm now getting back to what I was earning when I worked 14 years ago.
Really?
Like literally. It's taken 12 years for me to get to that income level.
I see.
And I would not change it for a thing.
Because there are other things you've gained,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
God.
Yeah.
I've, the experience, the ups and downs, the people I've met, the places I've gone, the choices, the freedom to create.
Yeah.
Like that, I didn't have any of that. I had there are many things I gained from when I worked.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing for me is the freedom to choose and decide and I get to decide what our focus should be,
and what you focus,
what products or what lines. I mean, of course, the team contributes. I never had that in employment.
I understand.
Everything had to be cleared.
Yeah.
Probably 4 levels up.
I understand.
Or at least it came from 4 levels down. Like the vision, I was so far from the top.
I see.
That the vision was never mine.
I see.
The mission was never mine, and even the goals and objectives for the year were not really mine. I mean, you'd be given this space, and so okay, you have this amount of money to spend on this particular area. Tell us what you think.
Mm-hmm.
So there was
but it's still
a bit
part of there.
But now it's like a blank page. Okay, so where do you want people? Where do you see people going? Do you want it to be an African brand, or do you want
a global brand?
Do you want it to start doing men's? Could you do kids? Anything's possible. So I love that. I love that open. Out of you can be out of the box.
You can dream and create. Yeah. So as we finish,
yes.
Lastly, someday when you retire, I know that's a difficult question.
Retiring.
I knew you would say that, but just indulge me. There's a reason
I will leave this role.
Yeah.
I will stop being CEO of Vivo. Yes.
Okay, but not retiring. Okay. So, lastly, someday when you leave this role,
yes.
What's the one thing you'd like to take with you? Because you may decide to go somewhere else, live a different life, and away from this business. What's the one thing you would carry with you?
Wow. Pride of what we've achieved.
Oh, wow, you're so deep. Sometimes people will say, I'll carry a book. I'll carry a... Don't you love her? You're so deep.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that...
And that will give you the solace.
I hope that Vivo grows. I hope it outlives all of us.
I like that.
But I hope by the time I'm leaving and somebody else is coming in, that will have left something solid.
Okay.
And something we can be proud of. When I say we, everyone, and you
as a team
were a big part of our journey.
Can you imagine?
Do you know that people till today who are like,
what happened to
your
Grace?
brand ambassador? No, they still think you're the brand ambassador.
No
even
way.
Today, because maybe they don't look at our pages that much.
Nice.
But we're not done. We're not done with our collaborations and our journey.
We're not done.
So I'm really dying. I'm really dying to see.
Yes, at this moment.
Yes.
This is...
It's like an unboxing.
It is.
I've never done an unboxing.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, so we have a camera. This is your first time doing an unboxing. Right. You went to the website.
Yes, I did.
You picked your pieces. How was the experience for you, actually?
I loved it.
Yeah?
It's very clean.
Okay.
It's sort of
user-friendly?
User-friendly. I could pick and see all the options.
Fantastic.
Okay. And then it was a little hard to choose because I was like, but I like this one, I like this one, I like...
Oh, that's a good problem.
It's a good problem.
So, so you'll come back.
Yes.
If you like these.
Yes, for
So
sure.
you have the honors. Mali is... For now, it's an African brand. Well, Mali, Swahili and Arabic, wealth. And why that is because if you look at the Mali story, the country, and back in the day, Mansa Musa, he was the wealthiest man in the world. And he happened to be African. And he traveled along just giving gold.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, beautiful story. So he's part of the inspiration. I feel like, why can't Africa go back to having our own story of wealth and creating beautiful, unique, premium pieces? And that's how this came to be.
Wow.
So our very first collection is named after him. It's called Mansa. But I believe what you picked is called Nova, which means new. So please open and tell us what you think.
First of all, I love the packaging.
Thank you.
Like I said, I love the detail, the gold. I guess now I know where that comes from. I don't know much about the brand. Maybe you can tell me a bit about...
Also, this sword, initially we just had the name, and then the sword was just to, especially for watches. No, I don't want wearing that particular watch. Sometimes you don't want the whole brand on the watch, the whole name. So that's an option. There's some very minimalist watch where we'll just have a symbol. We needed a symbol.
Fantastic.
And why a sword? I'm Christian, and the Bible, it talks about him being our shield and defender. So this sort of an indication of still giving it back to him and him being our shield and defender, and whatever we do or get into, because we pray it grows into something big and we have more products.
Yes.
So just reminding us of who's behind it.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
And I like that you like the gold. I really thought about having this in gold, but I kept it minimal.
Yeah. And there's nothing to say you can't have
We can
multiple
grow,
types of, of packaging. All right.
Do I help you? No. Let me see how you do
Good.
it.
Okay, there's a little card.
So everyone who buys Mali gets a thank you card just to appreciate you
It's beautiful.
for supporting our great business.
Aww.
And to take a picture of you reading your card.
Handwritten.
Yes, handwritten.
I'm not going to read it out because I feel like it's my.
It's for you.
It's my
Handwritten
personal
notes.
message.
Yeah.
Okay, this is very cool as well. I love that.
you.
Very nice, sort of African.
So we've taped the
Inspired.
sides. Oh, there you go. So I know you chose the leather, but we still gave it a metallic strap.
Oh wow!
So whenever you feel like changing it, you have the option.
Fantastic.
And this is
So
your
I'm
warranty card.
I really love rose gold,
Oh, do you?
and I wanted watches that would allow me to wear them with different. I'm a little funny like that. Like if I'm wearing
You like a piece that
if
can
I-
match with everything.
exact
same.
or at least
And this
options.
is matching with your outfit today.
Yeah.
And you're not wearing a. Are you
No, I
wearing-
didn't wear a watch.
Yeah, you didn't wear a watch.
But see, I knew I was getting my
Oh, fantastic.
my Mali watches, so I was like, I'm not going to wear one.
it
And
fitting
I'm not.
properly?
Yes, it does. I didn't put it on the.
Yeah, I was like, why is it big?
Okay.
There you go.
So I love watches, and even though our phones tell the time,
I know.
I still, when I don't wear a watch, I'm always looking at my wrist
Me too.
and going, what time is it? Oh, Grace, this is beautiful.
I'm glad you like it. So the Nova, we did a different thing. It's debossed, as opposed to you can definitely see the logo here. So it gives it a nice, classy
Gorgeous.
feel. And you have a very small wrist.
I have a tiny wrist.
You do.
I have tiny ankles too.
I
Seriously,
know.
kikuyu legs, Oh, it's beautiful.
So to get you another one.
And thank you, because
most
I mean,
welcome.
I also
So you
really
can
love
always
that
adjust
too,
that.
because that gives it a whole different look. So you get two watches in one.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
So when you're ready, let me know and we'll adjust
Okay.
it for you. I learned
Right.
how to do all that.
Fantastic. And
your
then I
warranty
see
card.
that there's it's wonderful.
Yep.
And then I got a second
You
one.
did. Then I'll show you the other gift we give.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I wanted again something with black, because I wear a lot of black.
Okay. And black is always safe
Sorry.
to match with everything, isn't it?
And this one, with the pink, the rose gold, and whatever, I wanted something a little more, because I'm quite basic in my dress style, so I often just have like a black pair of pants and a white
Got
shirt
it.
or whatever.
Got it.
So I just
That's stunning.